and then it went to like 1 to 2, or something like that. One to 22. Yeah. EJ. Looks like it blew through this first area. So we got an accumulation. So it looks like we got an accumulation here, but it might just be further retracement. I don't know. We'll see if it breaks this this high right here. GJ. It looks like it came up and distributed and tapped the 50 for this candle that we were looking at, and then came down, broke order flow, and had a test here, and then I believe it went 1 to almost 5, 1 to 4.6. Take this was because of this stop loss right here. As you can see, it did distribute and give us a chance to re-enter. I just didn't catch it. GU, it looks like we broke above this high. So we could be coming down anytime now. Does look like it distributed. Fine climax, automatic rally, second test. Minor sign of weakness. And then an up thrust. And then if we're going to get a U-tab or a major sign of weakness, come below here. They CAD. So looks like we got a type 4 accumulation here. And in the spring here, I believe those is either this 12 or this 11. 12. So there was an accumulation in here. Got a type 4 into our spring here, and then we got a type 3. I did identify this 1 minute here, but this 11 minute, so it looks like this 1 minute here lines up, that I've seen lines up with the 11 minute, the 50%. Just about, yeah. I like this 50. Cover the low. Boom. We got a 3 pip stop. So price still has a ways to go where it comes down, but that'll be a nice little catch. Why isn't that letting me see the chat? Oh, there we go. What is the best broker for these entries? For these, that would be Owanda. I use Prosperity, but I think I'm gonna. I keep forgetting what it's called, but I'm gonna switch over to one that allows me to use MetaTrader 5. Cash F. So I want to see it come up here and distribute because they didn't leave too much of a schematic behind, but it did play off this schematic here. So hopefully this can come down below here. That's what I want to see. So I'll be just selling down. We did get a schematic up here. As you can see, this got stopped out. I'm not sure what this was playing off. Must have been this. Yeah, it must have been. But yeah, you're gonna just be selling off distributions all the way down. And you so this is distributing. So we're either waiting on a UTAD or a major sign of weakness. AN. So we did get an accumulation down here. Which is right around where I wanted one. But it hasn't broken this high yet. So this high right here. So it hasn't broken order flow yet. So if I wanted to take this prematurely, I would want to see some compression or a schematic right above this. Same thing here. If I wanted to take this entry before seeing this high broken, schematic or a lot of compression. EG Still waiting on this. One thing I've learned is to just wait on my limits, because I'll hold one for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I'll just finally delete it. And then like 2, 3 weeks later, it'll hit and go straight to TP. So just staying patient, waiting on it. EuroCAD. Looks like this got stopped out. That's interesting. Well, this broke order flow, so technically it's bearish now. Distributions anywhere. Looks like we got a redistribution here. We got a accumulation that failed, broke structure, and broke the ice. So I'll be looking for distribution in here. Yeah, 28 right there. Get our shakeout. Got 52. And I should be finding what this whole thing is. Gotcha. Man, that's crazy. Okay, we're just gonna go with that 52 then. Oops. That 52 right there. Will be our candle. if we got, let's see if this is even worth it first. All right, so we'll look for some confluence at the 80. So it looks like that 22 ends up at the 80. About 50% of the 19 lines up at the 80. Fourteen, 13, so that will be our extreme there. If not, we'll be looking for a distribution right here. And that's 10 to 1. So I got this this test here. I've got a candle. I believe it was like the 11-minute candle. So just waiting on it to come up there. If it distributes anywhere, pretty much past where it's at, then I'll enter off of that. You. So looks like it came up and tapped the 80 of whatever we were looking at. But I set my stop loss to something just right above here, this distribution, smaller one. Obviously that got clapped. As opposed to so you identify a failed schematic two ways. So let's say this distribution, right? And then we got our low, high, and then our new low. And then so we're building what's called a creek. And then once this once this jumps our creek, that's our first indicator. And then once price comes up and breaks structure, so let's say if price theoretically came up and came above this line, then that would be what's called a reaccumulation. Yeah, because it distributed first and then came down, accumulated, and then broke structure. So yeah, that's how you identify a failed schematic. NJ. I don't remember what candle this is. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. 4 hour. Yeah. So waiting on this to come down. Tap me into the 80% of the 4 hour. That's all. I do want to see it compress. So here's an example of the schematic. So we got a type 4 distribution here, and then we formed our creek, and then it jumped our creek, and then it broke our structure here. So now we're looking for buys. And I believe I'm taking the 8 hour. Yeah, that 8 hour candle. 80% to 7 pip stop. Yeah. G-Chef. I know I got all these random buys in here, but I'm really looking for it to come in here and accumulate, and then we'll buy from there. And let me look in the chat for all the charts you guys sent me. You know, it always takes a minute. Computer. She's thinking. I'm gonna go grab some Oreos. I'll be right back while this loads. Still hasn't loaded. That's crazy. Wonder why it's not letting me see you guys' charts. Check on gold. Oh. Missed my buy. You said a 5-minute distribution. Would you like to mark it up for me? Or let me know if you see it as a type 1, type 2. Nothing. It could be distributing, but I don't know. I wouldn't trade it personally. You guys got any other questions? I guess I can't check my computer's too slow to check the other charts. But any other questions, guys? Looks like we're up in our ETAB right now in SPX. Might be getting a distribution here. Might get our UTAD in the morning. Yeah. We'll see what happens. But if you guys don't got any questions or anything, I'll be hopping off. Yeah, have a good night.